kind of a quiet week, so let's hit a short and sweet news wrap-up together and check out what's in store for next week. Hello, I'm Crypto Casey and welcome to another episode of Crypto This Week. Every Sunday, we explore the latest global news stories affecting the crypto markets, as well as the ever-changing macroeconomic environment of the world at large. Be sure to check out our sponsors, Ledger, NordVPN, and HEATBIT. Ledger recently announced their newest, most advanced crypto wallet device, Ledger STAX, which is now available for pre-order. Protect your data, privacy, and crypto investments from hackers and trackers when browsing the internet using VPN services provided by NordVPN. And heat your home with the first ever Bitcoin mining space heater, HEATBIT. Even with current mining difficulty rates, HEATBIT is generating about $1 worth of Bitcoin every day. At these current lows, imagine what this passive income could be worth at all-time highs and beyond. So more on them in a bit. Awesome, let's hit Crypto This Week. Next Tuesday, the 13th, November's CPI or Consumer Price Index report will come out that will heavily influence how much the Federal Reserve decides to increase interest rates the following day, Wednesday the 14th. And this week, wholesale prices rose 0.3% in November, more than expected despite hopes that inflation is cooling. The Producer Price Index, a measure of what companies get for their products in the pipeline, increased 0.3% for the month and 7.4% from a year ago. So could this be just some reverberation from the bullwhip effect we discussed last week, as well as a few months ago, where retail demand spikes first, and waves of spikes amplify through the global supply chains, hitting manufacturers and suppliers next? Or are we just still not out of the weeds when it comes to inflation? We will know more next week when the CPI report is released Tuesday morning, so let me know what you think in the comments below. We are also not out of the weeds when it comes to big financial institutions experiencing distress. This week, Biden unveils $36 billion for one of America's largest and most troubled pension funds. The White House is sending $36 billion to Buttrust, the Central States Pension Fund, one of the biggest and most troubled funds that manages the pensions of over 350,000 union workers and retirees. The program is set to ensure solvency for the funds through 2051. But critics say there is no plan beyond that, and the fund will likely need another bailout down the road. Senator Chuck Grassley blasted the program when it was passed, calling it just a blank check with no measures to hold mismanagement plans accountable. So it's pretty crazy how much lack of accountability, outright fraud, and reckless mismanagement there is in the financial system. And hopefully all of the exposure that's going on as of late, coupled with adoption of blockchain-based, decentralized, transparent, smart contract managed systems, will create a brighter future for us all. And despite all the current turmoil, the Dow Industrials are on the verge of a golden cross, even as BlackRock predicts recession like no other. An upbeat golden cross appears to be forming in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, more than 9 months after a bearish death cross formed back in March, as the hawkish agenda of the Federal Reserve shattered bullishness on Wall Street. A golden cross occurs when the 50-day moving average for an asset price trades above the 200-day moving average, while a death cross, comparatively, is when the 50-day falls below the long-term average. The bullish chart formation also would appear at an odd time for investors, with an apparent uptrend materializing in the stock market even as the threat of a recession in 2023 grows. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is anticipating a unique recession unlike others that we've seen in US history. The new macro regime is playing out. We think that requires a new dynamic playbook based on views of market risk appetite and pricing of macro damage, wrote BlackRock's Investment Institute team led by Jean Boivin. And I agree. There have been so many changes to the macroeconomic environment since the pandemic, and that coupled with several different disruptive, innovative technologies maturing and about to experience exponential growth, like AI, robotics, and blockchain technology, that a fresh new look and approach needs to be taken as long-term investors. So, over the next several months and years, we will explore new strategies together, including new ideas for generating passive income, which I came across something that may be worth checking out. This interesting new product, after 2 years of development, is finally ready for market, just in time for the holidays, that may make for a neat gift for tech lovers, as well as new and seasoned crypto investors alike, called HEATBIT. HEATBIT is the first electric space heater that mines Bitcoin quietly. It can run up to 14 trillion hash calculations per second and generates heat as a result. HEATBIT generates the same watts of heat and electric power as regular heaters, while mining Bitcoin for you at the same time. Unlike traditional mining hardware that requires a lot of technical experience, HEATBIT is a plug-and-play solution that anyone can use to support the Bitcoin network. So we can warm up to 500 square feet of our homes and generate some passive income without using any additional energy or cost to us. Even at current difficulty mining rates, HEATBIT generates about $1 worth of Bitcoin per day. And at current Bitcoin price lows, just imagine what this passive income could be worth at new all-time highs and beyond. The unit has active ventilation, which allows it to warm rooms much faster than oil-filled heaters, halogen heaters, and other types of convection heaters. The physical design is stylish and comes in 3 different colors: orange and black, pure white, and wooden to match all kinds of interiors. HEATBIT heaters come with an easy-to-use mobile app that makes it simple to manage the heater and mine Bitcoin. It was built under US and Canadian software and hardware standards, so even in the unlikely event of overheating, or if a blanket is tossed over it, it will automatically turn off and not catch fire. Their team of designers and engineers have been working on this product since the beginning of 2020. And it's finally ready for use. Using the link below, you can get a HEATBIT at a 5% discount, so be sure to scroll down and check it out. Sweet. Next, let's catch up with the latest developments from the FTX fallout. Crypto lender Genesis tells clients it is working to preserve their assets. US crypto firm Genesis is working to preserve client assets and strengthen liquidity, it said in a letter to clients on Wednesday, adding that it would take weeks rather than days to form a plan. Yes, so we are definitely not out of the weeds when it comes to the true extent of the FTX contagion throughout both the crypto markets and traditional markets. Also, GBTC, elevator to hell, sees Bitcoin spot price approach 100% premium. Bad times for the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust get even worse this week as its discount to Bitcoin and US dollar approaches 50% for the first time. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust failing would be another huge casualty for the crypto markets. So only time will tell if it survives the rest of this bear cycle. And another player in the crypto space, Argo Blockchain, may have accidentally revealed plans for bankruptcy. Argo Blockchain, a crypto mining company, has reportedly accidentally revealed a petition for bankruptcy. This news was reported by Will Foxley, the content director at Compass Mining, who shared a screenshot of the special announcement from Argo Blockchain, which was dated for December 12th. Yikes. In the wake of it all, another highly anticipated event is set to occur the same day that the CPI report drops next week. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried agrees to testify at U.S. House hearing on Tuesday. There's been a lot of back and forth in Washington over whether lawmakers would have to subpoena Bankman-Fried, who said he would voluntarily testify since the committee still thinks it would be useful. It was unclear whether he would show up on Capitol Hill in person or stay in the Bahamas, where he's been holed up for much of the time since his company filed for bankruptcy last month, holding interviews with reporters. The ex-CEO of FTX has been on a media blitz the last month, talking about the implosion of his crypto empire, but this will be the first time the public has the chance to hear from SBF under oath. Should be interesting. So, do you think Sam is going to fly in on his private jet or zoom in on his computer? Let me know in the comments below. Either way, there has been some positive steps taken forward since the collapse by other exchanges working to become more transparent. This week, Binance's Bitcoin reserves are over-collateralized. New report says Mazars performed a proof of reserves and proof of liabilities assessment on the centralized exchange. And Crypto.com releases proof of reserves data showing clients' assets are fully backed. The examination was also done by auditing firm Mazars. And there are some bulls out there, like Wolf of Wall Street Jordan Belfort expects Bitcoin and Ethereum to be substantially higher despite FTX collapse. Regarding FTX, the crypto exchange that imploded and filed for bankruptcy on November 11th, the Wolf of Wall Street described FTX was a scam, and there is no way to protect against a scam like that. He added, but just because FTX itself was a scam, that doesn't mean that you can disregard Bitcoin completely and say it's worthless or going to zero. The same thing goes for Ethereum. He also said, I think it's a pretty good bet that right now, down here, if you buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, chances are they will be substantially higher in 5 to 10 years. Actually, a lot higher, I believe. Also this week, we've got a mega bull on the loose with a likely overly optimistic prediction. Tim Draper, Bitcoin will hit $250,000 by mid-2023. Although he already predicted in 2018 that Bitcoin would hit the $250,000 threshold in less than 4 years, venture capitalist Tim Draper is back with another similar prediction. This time, he claims that the $250,000 barrier will be left behind by mid-2023, while many altcoins will fade away. The Bitcoin-related predictions that are reaching the public these days are reaching extreme figures. While Standard Chartered, quoted by Kitco News, came up with a surprise scenario involving gold priced at $2,250 per ounce and Bitcoin at $5,000, others are waiting to see it hit the $1 million mark in less than a decade. Last month, ARK Invest analyst Cathie rehashed her older forecast of $1 million by 2030. No matter what will happen, 2023 promises to be an interesting year for the crypto market. In the end, reality might turn out different than most ongoing predictions. Either way, if you are DCAing or dollar cost averaging into cryptocurrency positions during this bear market, make sure you are transferring your investments off of exchanges to hold securely in cold storage hardware wallets. Ledger is a cost-effective, easy-to-use cold storage hardware wallet provider with several different device options. Between the Nano S Plus, the Nano X, and now available for pre-order is their most innovative and personalized device yet, the Ledger STAX. It's the size of a credit card and has a curved e-ink touchscreen similar to that of a Kindle display, where we can customize the lock screen with a picture or our favorite NFT, and can also customize the curved spine with unique text. It has Bluetooth functionality, wireless charging, is available for pre-order using the link to the correct and official site listed below, and is expected to ship around March 2023. In addition to their hardware wallets, Ledger is now an all-in-one platform for all of our cryptocurrency needs, where we can buy, sell, trade, stake, and secure crypto, access DeFi apps, interact with smart contracts, manage NFTs, all within the safety of hardware wallets where you have complete control using a computer or a mobile app. Be sure to check out my complete walkthrough guide for beginners of Ledger's entire ecosystem by clicking on the link above, and be sure to scroll down to the description area below to access Ledger's correct and official site, as well as redeem any special offers they may have going on. Awesome. Well, that was Crypto This Week with me, Crypto Casey. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell notification to stay up to date on all of the latest videos. So, how will Sam Bankman-Fried's testimony in front of Congress go? What's your guess at November's CPI report numbers? What will the Fed do with interest rates? Let me know in the comments below. Be safe out there.